Hello, hello, hello. I gotta make sure that I'm looking right at the camera because I recorded this video once already and I was not looking at the camera at all. So I was off looking over here at myself in the camera because I'm so pretty. Oh, but no, I need to look at the camera. So, hello, we're gonna do this again. So the reason for this video is because for Christmas, Jay bought me a MyHeritage DNA kit that I sent out about 5 weeks ago, and I got my results a couple of days ago, so I've had a couple of days to kind of stew on it, and, you know, kind of digest the information that I got, and, well, let's just say I am not exactly who I thought I was. So let's just get into it, okay? Now, can't really show you the results from on my tablet because, well, it's backwards, you know, I can't figure that out. But what I will do is I will post them up on my Facebook so that my family can look at it, and my friends and family can look at it at their leisure. I'll put up screen prints and you guys can look at it so that you can kind of peruse it a little bit. That being said, I'm just going to say that growing up, I knew that I had Swedish ancestry because my grandfather on my mom's side is Swedish, and that's a lot of we talked a lot about that particular part of our heritage and our ancestry quite a bit. It was but for my father, he was adopted. But once he figured out who his, biological parents were, we found that he was Italian, on his mother's side. But we were still largely unfamiliar with his father's side. So it's been kind of a thing that I've been really interested in all my life, is learning who we are ethnically, where our family is from and who we are. It's just been one of those things that I can't really explain why I need to know, but I need to know. So when I got the test results back, I was surprised to find that I have very little of what I thought I was. I thought I would have Swedish, Italian, Irish, some German, some maybe a little bit of Native American, because some of our family, my father's side, lived down in Kentucky and kind of area down during the time when the Native Americans were down there before the Trail of Tears. So I thought maybe there might be a little bit of Native American people, and I actually get a lot of people asking me if I'm Native American, or I'm asked if I'm Hispanic, or if I'm Asian. So those are the things that I really wanted to find out. If maybe I did actually have some Asian, some Eastern Asian, or some Native American, or maybe some Central South American. That I wouldn't be surprised considering my features. I have dark hair, I have curly hair. My grandpa had curly hair too, but my hair is really dark. I was born blonde, but my hair is really dark. I have dark brown eyes, and I have certain, like, my cheekbones, even though I have chubby cheeks right now, you can see prominent cheekbone structure going on here, so I get a lot of people, and I'll have almond shaped eyes that are hooded. So if you kind of look at my features, I was trying to look at all of those little bits and try to discern maybe what my heritage might be. Well, I was wrong. Oh, Lord, tell me I was wrong. Let me just say. All right, so let's just get into it. I am 94.1% European. Okay? Which is not surprising. Europe is a very, very large place, so that could be anything. But what it has broken down to is my biggest portion is North and West European, which happens to be Germany, France, and Dutch. So I'm 71% German, French, or Dutch. A lot of my family is German, so I'm going to just go for it and just say I'm 71% German. There might be a little bit of Dutch sitting in here, there might be a little bit of French sitting in here, but I'm fairly certain I'm 71% German. I wish that I might actually end up taking the Ancestry.com DNA test and maybe next year to get a better fully broken down, because the MyHeritage DNA doesn't really go into all of the different haplogroups, and which is disappointing, but this is still a very good starting point for me. So 71.4% North and West European, which is Germany, French, and Dutch. So 71% German, which is ironic because my last name is now German. Who would have thought? All right, so the next big chunk comes as a complete surprise, although I shouldn't be, because I had seen on my family tree some of the people that have been filling in are from Czechoslovakia and Austria and places like that. 11.1% Eastern European. So Eastern Europe is Russia, Ukraine, Poland, and Hungary. So I'm fair, and my mom had even confirmed this when I talked to her yesterday, that Poland is probably a pretty safe bet. I did see some Czechoslovakia. I don't know if Czechoslovakia is included in that, because I don't really know where Czechoslovakia is on this map. But it includes Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, Romania, Russia. So that's what the map covers. Hungary. Oh yeah, there's Czech. The Czech Republic is on the edge of it. So 11.1% Slavic Baltic, which kind of a little bit makes sense with the darkness of my features a little bit. But that being said, I had no idea, none, that was going to be there. So the next chunk is 10.6% Italian, which I am extremely thankful for, that it actually happened, that I would actually have the Italian part. Because I've been doing so much research on the family, and it would have been weird if I had no Italian, because I could trace, I have pictures of my Italian family from Potenza, Italy. Straight up, they're Italian people, and they've probably been in that particular region of Italy for centuries. So 10.6% Italian. Woohoo! I still feel that. I'm feeling that. All right, but here comes the big shocker. So far we have 71 plus 11 is 82 plus 10. Okay, so that's 93%. Okay. Now, I am also 1% Ashkenazi Jew, which is not surprising now that I know that a lot of my genetics come from Germany. And the Ashkenazi Jewish people are from Germany. So, or largely from Germany as a general. I know I don't really understand a lot of it, and I'm probably getting this wrong. Sorry, Lisa. But I think that the Ashkenazi Jews are pretty much from Germany. That it says on here, it says the Ashkenazim are European Jewish diaspora who trace their communal origin to Germany and France, and later eastward migration toward Poland and the Slavic countries, which now, looking back on what I just revealed about the fact that there's Germany and Poland and such, that of course somewhere down the line, I think 9 or 10 generations back, there was a Jewish person in my family. So it's amazing that I had a feeling that was going to be one, because I've watched a bunch of DNA reveals before, and some people will get that, but I really didn't think it was going to happen. So, yeah, 1% Ashkenazi Jew. Now, this is going to make the next part make a little bit more sense too. Now with the other 6% that I have lying out there, we have 2.5% Middle Eastern. And what it says is the Levant, which is straight smack in the middle of the cradle of civilization, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Israel. So it says Levant, a region in the Eastern Mediterranean, is home to the speakers of Arabic, Hebrew, Aramaic, and other Semitic languages, and is the birthplace of the Abrahamic religions. So that's 2.5%. And I had no idea. None of my family have any idea where that comes from. Although I would imagine that the Jewish genetics also, even though the Ashkenazi are from Germany, they probably have some genetic link to the Middle East. At least that's what I read. I'm still a little confused. So please do not be offended by that. The next part is 2.3% West Asian. Now, West Asia is Turkey and Iran. So, in Turkey, that's modern day Turkey, was the Persian people, which is really freaking cool. I am really excited about this particular part because my best friend growing up in junior high, Patty, she's Persian. And I had no idea that, we have something in common, girl. It's so cool. That is so cool. Who knew back then? Oh my gosh, that just makes me, it just tickles me. I just love that. The Persian people, the Turkey and Iran and everything, they have such, no wonder I love Middle Eastern food so much. Is that a thing? I don't know. I think that's a thing. All right. So West Asia, and the last 1.1% is something that I had no idea that this would be a thing at all, and it's North Africa, which is Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya. So none of us have any idea where that came from. No idea where the North Africa, West Asia, or the Middle Eastern part of this even comes in. Like, I am almost wholly European. And then there's this like little boop of this little little spatter of flavor. If I can say that without sounding stupid. That none of us had any idea was there. Now, that being said, I was thinking about this. There's a possibility that my sister might have some Swedish, because we're not exact copies we don't get exact DNA from our parents. Excuse me. I'm not feeling very well, so I need to get a little drink. I have a little bit of a upper respiratory thing going on. So there's a possibility that like my sister will have more Italian. She might have more Swedish. The other thing is I have absolutely no British Isles whatsoever. I have no Celtic blood in me whatsoever. And no Irish, no British, no Scottish, no Welsh. My grandmother was part Welsh. Like, where did that even go? Like, I don't even know where that went. My grandfather, as far as we know, was German and Swedish. I have no Swedish. I got absolutely none of that. I got all of my grandmother's DNA. Like my grandma Lawrence and my grandma Jacobson. They were both German. And that's what my mom had said when I talked to her yesterday about this. It's just crazy. And I'm sure that my father's side of the family, his father, his last name's Triplet. And we don't have any idea what their ethnicity is. I can't find any kind of information on them. Which I'm trying to reach out to some of these people that I found on the Ancestry site so that I can figure out maybe they have more information of where our family ethnically comes from, because I have no idea. I thought maybe they might be Irish because they settled down in the South, in Kentucky kind of area, and then ended up being up in like Missouri and then moving down into Colorado. So a lot of Irish people did move to the South and the East Coast. So I figured, maybe that they might be the Irish or British or something. But apparently not. Because I have absolutely none of that. None. Zip, 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 zero. So I think that maybe the Triplet family might actually be German. Because I have such a large portion of that. And then of course I got 10% Italian, which is all my dad. My dad, my mom's side of the family has no Italian whatsoever. So it's all, I got all that 10% of Italian from my dad for sure. And I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, it's such a mystery to me. I'm shook, you guys. Like, I don't even know what to think. I guess some of the things that I was talking about earlier in the video about certain features that I have can be attributed to the Middle Eastern and the Baltic kind of portions, the Eastern European darkness. I mean, I don't have like super dark skin, but I'm not like chalky white, and I have dark eyes and dark hair, and I always thought I looked, Northern Italian. Of course, I know that our family is not from Northern Italy. Our family's from Southern Italy. So we're a little bit darker. It's just, I'm surprised. So, this is getting to be a pretty long video, but I wanted to share this with you guys because it was very important to me to find out what my heritage is, and I have a feeling that next year I will be doing another one so I can get a little bit more in depth, because if I had known what I know now, I would have gone with the Ancestry.com one. And this is for you family out there that want to actually do your DNA. I would suggest not going with my heritage DNA because it doesn't give you a full enough picture. And then once you get the things, I go in here and I say, okay, they gave me a bunch of DNA matches of people that have similar DNA to me, and you can look at those, but you have to pay for the premium in order to see all of your matches, which is just, it's bullcrap, because I paid for almost $70 for this test, and I want all the information. So I would suggest, if you were going to go with any of them, to go with my the Ancestry.com one. I heard good things about 23andMe, but do not get the MyHeritage DNA. You're not going to get the best bang for your buck. If you're going to pay $100 or what have you on a DNA test, you want to have all of those results. So it's pretty neat. Even so, and I'm going to probably be making another video a little bit more about it, because I found a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to post my DNA, screenshots of my DNA results on my Facebook so that my family can look at it if they want to. But I encourage you all to kind of, it's kind of fun seeing what it is. I'm shook. I'm German, you guys. Holy crap. Who knew? Can I gesticulate like an Italian still? absolutely, because I'm still Italian. But now, I can do all kinds of other things as well. Like, really enjoy my Middle Eastern food. Give me some samosas. Hey, ho, woo. Okay, that was stupid. Anyway, enough of this video. Oh, this light. Oh, it went out. I'm looking pretty good these days. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it. Now I'm going to edit it and see if I can get it on there. But until next time, meow.